Hey everyone, and welcome! Today we're going to dive into something really special, the journey of building a lifelong love of reading in a child, starting from the very beginning. And it's a process that's way simpler and starts a lot earlier than you might think.
So let me ask you something. What if you could give your child a single key to unlock, well, pretty much everything? Because that's really what reading is. It's not just some skill they learn in school. It's a gift that opens up this whole universe of imagination, knowledge, and connection.
So where do we start this journey? Well, we start in the very first chapter, with babies. And this is so important, because the foundation for a love of reading gets built long before a child can even recognize a single letter. It all starts with that feeling of connection and comfort.
Yeah, this quote right here, it just nails it. For a tiny baby, reading has nothing to do with understanding words. It's all about the sound, the rhythm, and the warmth of your voice. It's about their brain making a connection. Books equals closeness, feeling safe, and being loved.
So what does this actually look like? It's wonderfully simple. You start with songs and rhymes. You pick up those tough, colorful board books and just point at the pictures. Make funny voices for the animals. Let them grab the book, pat the pages, even, yes, chew on the corner a little bit. It's all part of the fun. The key is just to keep it short, keep it sweet, and do it often.
Okay, so once you've built that positive feeling, that love for books, a child's brain is ready for the next amazing step, cracking the great alphabet code. This is where they start to figure out how it all works.
Now, a really key activity here is something called alphabet matching, and it's pretty much what it sounds like. You're just helping a child see that the big A and the little a are, on the same team. That simple recognition is a huge first step toward understanding that all those shapes on a page actually mean something.
And this is the breakthrough moment. It's called the alphabetic principle, and it is pure magic. It's that light bulb instant when a kid realizes that those squiggles aren't just random drawings. They're a secret code for the sounds they already use every single day. That B sound they make, it has a shape, and it's B. That's a mind-blowing leap.
So, they know their letters. That's awesome. What's next? Okay, now we've got to build up their confidence. This stage is all about creating a bridge, helping them go from knowing individual letters to reading whole words and sentences smoothly. And I'm going to let you in on one of the best tools for that, audio-assisted reading. Seriously, think of it like having a personal reading coach ready to go at any time. It's a way for kids to hear what fluent reading is supposed to sound like while they follow along with the words themselves. And it's super easy to do. You just find an audiobook that's a little bit of a stretch for them. First, they just listen and follow along in their own copy of the book. Then, they try reading out loud with the narrator. And finally, they give it a shot all by themselves. See, the magic here is that it's all practice with zero pressure. It's just about feeling the rhythm and getting comfortable.
And man, this stuff works. It's like a multi-tool for reading. It doesn't just show them what good expression and pace sound like, it actually boosts their word recognition, which frees up their brain to enjoy the story instead of just struggling to decode every single word.
All right, so with all these skills getting locked in, let's pull back and look at the big picture. This is the final and maybe the most important building block, creating a whole world where reading is just a natural, joyful part of everyday life.
Let's talk about something we all deal with, television. We usually think of it as the enemy of reading, right? But what if we could flip that? Instead of just passive screen time, make it active. Watch with them, talk about what's happening, and then use that awesome show about dinosaurs to say, hey, let's go to the library and find a book about a T-Rex. Now the TV is a launch pad for reading.
And yeah, on that note, a lot of experts suggest keeping screen time under about 10 hours a week. But here's the thing, it's not just about taking away the screen, it's about creating space for other awesome things, like getting lost in a really good book.
So what do you fill that time with? Awesome books, of course. Ask friends for their kids' favorites. Make going to the public library a fun, regular trip. Look for those shiny award winner stickers. And listen, this is a big one. It is 100% okay to quit a book if your child is not into it. The whole point is to find stories you both genuinely love to share. That shared joy is totally contagious.
And while you're building this amazing library of books, don't forget about the first library, the original one, the stories that live right inside your own family. They are incredibly powerful tools for literacy. I mean, this is my favorite part. Tell them stories about what you were like as a kid or about their grandparents. Reminisce about when they were tiny. Ask them to tell you the story of their fun day at the park. This helps them see that stories aren't just in books. Stories are everywhere. They come from real life, and they are part of them.
And that's how we get here. After laying that foundation when they're babies, helping them crack the code, building their confidence, and creating this whole reader's world, all those pieces come together to create something way bigger than just a person who knows how to read.
Because that's what this is all about, right? All the tips, all the techniques, they're all in service of this one big idea. The ultimate goal isn't just to teach a functional skill. It's to pass on a passion. It's to share a deep, real love of stories that's going to enrich their entire life.
So I'll just leave you with this one simple question. It's an invitation, really. A little nudge for today or tonight or right now. What story will you share?